Starting anything from the ground up with art can be a seemingly impossible task, be that you're skilled in musical composition, blessed with talents for movement and dance, wordily elegant with stringing together words to create an epic story by writing, or boldly brilliant at colors, producing stunning imagery on a canvas and/or paper with strokes of a brush. Your talent could be rendered as useless, leaving an artist to feel vexed, defeated by the corporate machine that pushes forward only the status quo of what it calculates people want to hear and see, with upfront media favoritism and heartless algorithms. And in hindsight, you may think, is all my work for naught? How long have I been drifting out to sea? For we all know about the starving artist concept, about so many who went unnoticed for their entire lives, then discovered, valued in an era not their own. Even worse are those who simply remain nameless, never mentioned. For what is a fish without fins? What is an artist without an audience? Audience: the assembled spectators or listeners at a public event such as a play, movie, concert, or meeting. From Latin, audientiae, from audiere, meaning hear. Which begs the question, if a tree falls and nothing's around to witness it, does it make a sound? And perhaps it does, but even looking at the glass as half full isn't enough. Simple optimism doesn't warrant attention, and in recollection, heavy lifting without any reward is certainly enough to destroy aspirations from the most resilient of artists. Ironically enough, this key instinct, aspiration, that drives so many seekers forward internally can be a daunting hurdle getting over once applied externally. Yes, the word aspiring cast in front of an artist's profession can spell certain doom to their career dreams. Aspiring actor, aspiring painter, aspiring singer, causing people near and far to never truly take someone's countless efforts and persevering hard work mixed with talent seriously. Who can accurately measure effort put into a craft even while watching, let alone those who haven't paid any attention to results? Hours and hours upon work while in isolation, studying note after note, word by language, never missing a beat or a step, refusing cutting any corners of detail, like placing together microfractured beautiful puzzle pieces before even beginning the puzzle. The resiliency of the body, this mental perseverance continues continuously, then you notice them within your sights. Floaters. Tiny, transparent, and obscure, but it's not time to quit. And now, a flowing current of thoughts has flooded your mind. Although many parts of creativity can be premeditated, not this section. All planning couldn't have pushed you to this point. Consciousness becomes deep, while instinct begins rapidly taking over, bursting spontaneity into form. Space is no longer here or there. Time moves slowly. Though on the outskirts of reality, the minute hand pushes forward like seconds. Work maintains intimacy with what has clearly become something more than a muse in a place centered within, yet also projected throughout. An infinite amount of education will not bring one here, for it cannot be learned. Technical skills amount only to mere tools, because nothing here is taught. Rules along with regulations are bendable, some completely broken. Only those with the right marker of passage may enter here, displaying cosmic connections galore, with rare affinities reaching beyond. It is here where a task at hand comes alive, making its progenitor but a ripple in the pond, like continuums of masculine and feminine, dualism, adrenaline, combining antonyms with synonyms, stimulating environmental creation. And bestowed upon this area of longitude is an even greater altitude of celestial providence, upper echelon of greater heavens, euphoric by name as some beforehand called, enlightenment, peace, nirvana. On this peak comes understanding of this peace, attention garnering, be it or not, originality was always key. And what is meant to be is now existing, so what is existing is now meant to be. Then, in the vast sea of eyes, multitudes of pupils start to witness, locating with transfixed gazes great amounting results. They all begin perceiving, masterpiece after grand masterpiece, exposure, audience, and this is what was first desired, like a tree that sprouted above many others. This light atop is bright, yet the mountaintop's air is thin, drastically different from expectations. But the view is magnificent, materials are excessive, and all hope is abundant. You made it, I made it. We made it through every variable. Obstacles that stood in way of this journey were trampled down, losing all relevancy. Akin to a great lion's roar, enemies become pacified. Meanwhile, praises remain. Revitalized sensations occur along with newly felt revelations. Realizations ignite. This is what it's like to be garnered as unequivocally the best in existence at a crafted field of expertise, yet still have so much more ceiling to grow as everyone awaits the next splendid move you make. Then in comes the spotlight, unparalleled fame, adoring fans, bountiful fortunes, overwhelming adulation. This pure rush of adrenaline could make some only want to live in the moment. Synonymously similar with that of a competitive athlete not yet reaching their pinnacle and still setting themselves greatly apart from any competition, making their personified masterful game-style polished artistry. Only, our profession was classified as artistic from its inception, not a sport. Double stacking skillful artistry on top of a very word, artist. Yes, we own that golden goose, while rightfully acquiring the Midas touch, skillfully balancing a complex equation of creativity while understanding an inner built formula, and that all comes from building, manifesting art from scratch.